What's up, everybody? College Lefty Gaming, and in this video I have some event highlights for you guys from the postseason event, as well as I'm going to be unlocking Ted Williams during this video, and there's going to be some 12-win diamonds as well in this one. This is an 11-1 game, and as you can see, their 9-win was a Patrick Corbin. I did play one run on a live stream to start off this event run, and I was able to get the Giancarlo Stanton. So if you didn't see that, take a look at the end of the last live stream. Yesterday I had been working, so I wasn't able to live stream at all yesterday, but I had still been able to play some of these event games throughout the day. In the meantime, when I was doing stuff and when I was taking some breaks or whatever the case was. But I did want to get you guys some of the gameplay, as well as show you guys, kind of my approach. I did see that I got called out on the Show Nation forum website. I saw that someone was like, "Oh, College Lefty, he tried to bunt cheese me or something." I don't know. But to clarify some things here in this event, I did use Phil Necro, just as everybody else did. I faced him quite a bit in this event, playing a bunch of these games as quickly as I was able to. But I'm not making any excuses. He's a part of the game. It is what it is. I'm not going to call somebody else out for using him as well. I don't mind if we use them. It becomes a knuckleball off anyway eventually in these games, especially if they do go extra innings, which was happening, as well as I got a lot of people to quit out of these games from hitting the ball or from just starting off on a good streak, on a good run. But anyway, so I think I do show some clips from me facing Phil Necro, as well as I did use him, I believe, in this game for like a couple outs, because it was a 12-win diamond. If I do win this game, I am able to get that 12-win diamond, so I am trying to play as best as I can. But this opponent was also using the guest pitch feature in this event, which also is included in this event. I think it ruined the event for the most part, more so than any knuckleball pitcher did. And I felt that anytime someone did guess the pitch, if they were even incorrect when guessing their pitch, then it was affecting the pitch feedback. I think I do show in this clip at some points when the pitches were affected. But this opponent also did use Necro as well as he was guessing the pitch. I felt that if I'm going to throw somebody out there who's going to throw the ball randomly and my user input doesn't matter anyway, and the opponent's going to guess the pitch every time, then I'm just going to go ahead and bring in Phil Necro, a guy who throws a dancing knuckleball pitch half the time. I don't know where it's going. But it minimizes that guess pitch feature, and if he wants to guess knuckleball every time, that's fine with me. I'm going to try to mix it up and not throw the knuckleball every time anyway, as I do show in this gameplay. But I kind of just want to give my thoughts on that. I don't care that somebody called me out for trying to suicide squeeze with a common player against a knuckleball pitcher. I don't mind about that. I don't have to prove anything to anybody. I'm just playing the game. My goal is to get these wins as fast as I can, get these stats done. And here I brought in Phil Necro. I was using him. Actually, this was Koji Uehara. I took out Necro in the situation because I did have a lead, but I did use him for a few outs. It shortens up the game already, and I didn't want to show as much as I could of him guessing the pitch, but he was guessing the pitches, and I just felt that, I don't know, I just felt that was the best way to combat that and take control of the game. But anyway, I was able to get this win and secure the 12-win diamond. This run was actually crazy. I think I lost the first game of the run and then went on to win 12 in a row. I actually might have lost the first or the second game, I'm not sure. But I didn't really quit out that often. I did get in a couple freeze-offs throughout this. And so I was able, I don't know if you guys saw that, I was able to get the Chris Bryant reward. But I'm just going to jump right into another game. I'm losing 5-3 in the bottom of the third, facing somebody with Phil Necro on the mound. And if you notice, he's has a high pitch count already. He's losing stamina. This guy's living or dying with Phil Necro. This is actually the game after that diamond reward. And I figured he was going for a 12-win diamond. I didn't want to quit out of this run just because I needed a couple more wins or whatever for some missions or something. I was trying to do something. But I didn't really quit out unless I had to with the freeze off or whatever. I ended up quitting off out of 2 games that I was winning in, but I figured I might as well practice playing against somebody who's high in their runs, high in their streak, a 12-win diamond, or they're also playing for one. And this guy left in Phil Necro a little bit too long. I was able to get a couple base hits. He probably should have taken him out, but I could definitely tell he was like, you know what, I'm going with him. He probably got he probably faced Phil Necro a few times, just like I did. I was using them when my opponent was using them, just as sometimes, depending on how the game went, I'd be like, okay, at this point, I'm going to put it on that I can hit Phil Necro better than my opponent. And that's exactly what happened in this situation. I was able to walk it off and get the 4 or 5 runs or whatever that was in the bottom of the 3rd inning there, and walk it off. And that was either a part of this run or the game after. Same thing with this here. The opponent brings in Phil Necro in the 2nd inning, and I got JD Martinez up. JD Martinez was a huge MVP for me in this run, and completely. I mean, he showed out the whole time. I was facing him. He went off against me. He went off for me. So there he hits a no-doubter off that knuckleball, and that ball is sent out. Later on in the game, the opponent was able to tie it, but he brings in Betances, who I would never use. I'd never recommend using Betances. Too easy to hit. Throws the hanging pitch there. That was actually Silver Max Muncy. I power swung on that. PCI was right on it. I didn't show it there, but it was right on it, and sent one out of there. Later on, I mean, just showing some more highlights. Babe Ruth was a huge asset to have in this run. I was surprised with how many people did have Babe Ruth unlocked as well. I mean, I mixed up my order every now and then. As you can see, this was a different run. I had JD Martinez batting 2nd. Other times I had Chipper Jones batting 2nd, Duke Snider batting 3rd, Duke Snider batting leadoff, JD in the 4 spot, Max Piazza in the 4 spot. I was just mixing up my lineup, whichever guys are hitting the best for me. I also won Stanton on a live stream. That was the card who I did win, and I used him once I got him. Once I unlocked him through the 12-win diamond, I ended up putting him in right field, mixing up my team a little bit more, and I was able to get that bat in my lineup. But I did also bat Chipper Jones 3rd, and then Duke Snider following him. But the opponent brought in Aroldis Chapman, and that ball was gone. That's a lot of the times what happened as well. I mean, I was getting some people to quit immediately as soon as the game started, have a couple batters, and they're out of there. But this one, and next game, it was from the next game, starting off the next game there with another home run. Opponent brings in Phil Necro immediately, which, I mean, this was happening to me as well, and so I immediately warm him up. I got no shame in showing him. It's you guys, it's how you combat the knuckleball pitchers. Alright, you want to start off a knuckleball war? That's fine. I went ahead and brought him in. He got 2 runs on me, so now I'm down to my final out here at JD Martinez. D. Gordon bronze card from the Dodgers Team Epic is on 3rd base there. I was using him a little bit at 2nd base, but JD Martinez launches one out. Down to my final out, final strike of the ball game. Go up 3-2 there. Went on to win that game. But along the way, you get some packs here from the April Player of the Month pack. I got a Patrick Corman diamond card. Then this was the previous run, the run right before I unlocked Ted Williams. I actually played the last game of this run to try and get him. Went up against a really good player who also brought in Necro, tried to suicide squeeze on me, and I ended up losing the game. It is what it is, but I was able to get that last win, get the Ted Williams. As you can see, they're redeemed now. I have 70 wins in this event, and I am going to take the break for the rest of the night off tonight. I will be live streaming tomorrow, Monday afternoon, when I am finished with my schoolwork and student teaching position. But we are ranked 4th in the event with the same record as Obliterator and a bunch of other guys at 70-14. I could have had a couple more wins, but I did quit out of some freeze-off games. It's all good. I wasn't trying to really wait around in a freeze-off. I was just trying to quit out even if I was winning and get right back into the next game. But thank you guys again for watching. Peace out.